Okay, day 2, game 2 against the Renovators. Just heard from the coach, Coach Alec, that if they win this game, they're confirmed into the gold bracket for day 3, where we go into bracket play tomorrow. If I fade out on you, it's because I am fading out. I had about 4 hours sleep last night, maybe a little less, about the same the night before. And I'll explain that during the next set break. So occasionally I might get a little dopey. Here we go, Renovators ball, pass receive, Laura Eichert, Victoria Gow. Oh, we got a ball on the court. Jess Martin will send that ball back. Start again, whistle goes. Martin, Caitlin Eichert out to Fredrickson. She goes deep. They set their outside hitter. She tips down the line. Martin keeps it up in the air. And Martin calls for that ball again, keeps it alive, sends it over. Tip deep. Mason is ready for it. And then Laura Eichert will go into the block, into the floor to take the first point of the first set. Fredrickson back to serve. Jill Fry takes over at middle block. Coach wants a ball to swing left to right in the top right corner. This one goes a little left. They set their outside. She goes into the block. Mason, diving move, keeps this ball alive, and Laura Eichert will send it deep. Nice little tip. Good job to stay in the point and give us an opportunity. So we ran the stream during warm-up, try and catch up to live during the stoppages. Fredrickson, third serve. Second serve, an ace. Let's go back and catch our server on film this time. Coach wants the left to right ball, deep. That's where it goes. They struggle with it. They'll bring it back into... Oh. It makes it. No, it doesn't make it over the net. Potential for a serving run for Fredrickson. So Alex says, I want a left to right ball. Just right of middle. This one goes right up down the middle. They'll play a slide play. Martin can't get that one up. Renovators get their first point. Eichert, Martin, Gow, serve receive. This goes wide. Eichert plays it. It was going to go in. Gets set back to Laura Eichert. Off the block and out for the kill. Wawa takes over. Caitlin Eichert will move into the back set, run the back row and serve. Serves a good float down the right line. Just in the last few feet, bent away to the right and off the hands of the back row player. Check the score. Yep, we're good. Down the middle. Setter goes middle. It's into the block of Fry and goes back. Renovators ball still. Back row swing and finds a spot. I think it caught a piece of Lexi Mason on the way through and Jess Martin not able to get under it. Eichert, Martin and Gow serve receive. Short one called for by Martin. Caitlin Eichert goes to a running play, a slide by Fry, but doesn't get a lot on it. This ball's tipped into our block, into the block of Laura Eichert, who sends it to the floor. Georgia Terrell back in up front to take out the outside hitter role. Laura Eichert back to serve. Down the middle is short. Set to the middle, tip deep. Eichert out to Eichert. Mason. Oh, nicely placed again. No power, just really good position. Deep in the top left corner. Lexi makes that look so easy. Eichert, second serve. Flat, good float, ace. And going to give me a chance to zoom in. Timeout called, Renovators. Players are back. Laura Eichert to serve again. Whistle blows. Eichert down the right side. The middle sets their right side into the block of Terrell. Their outside has a swing this time. It's off our block. Great work, Georgia Terrell and Gow. Laura Eichert just comes in over the top of that one. But good effort on the left side, Gow and Terrell to keep the point alive. Gow gets down to it low. It goes a little loose. And an ace to Renovators. This one, Eichert lets it go and out. So just took me a moment. I had an official down the bottom saying in, but the up ref called it out. Victoria Gow back to serve. She goes left to right. That floats hard. Might have been going out, but it got played and then not able to bring it back into play or over the net. Gow, second serve. She moves over to the right side. Coach wants it to swing right to left. Oh, good serve. And free ball coming. Gow calls for it, brings it forward to Caitlin Eichert. Sets to Fredrickson, who puts that into the floor. Good start to the first set. Gow to serve again. Coach wants a right to left swing again. She goes down the middle. Set to the outside. Into the block of Mason. They'll get another free ball coming from deep. Gow moves forward for it. Sets it to Caitlin Eichert. She goes out to Mason, who goes down the left, or the right side, I should say, and puts that away for the kill. Deep serve was floating out, I thought, but late decision to put hands on it. Gets an ace. Gow over on the right side. Coach again wants her to take it diagonally over into the one. Ace. Well, whatever struggles Victoria had yesterday have disappeared today. Timeout called by Renovators. Well, I didn't hear anything except Alex's last words as the girls come out. So don't get lazy now. Obviously, they've got a strong lead. No need to take the foot off the gas. Gao goes right to left. Ace straight onto the floor. Good plunging serve. Renovators did just play a 3-setter directly before this game. And they didn't even really bother to try warming up. Gao, deep one, down the same spot. Comes all the way over. Gao has to clean it up. Set out to Lexi. She goes deep into the fence. That one's out of there. And cameraman is not operating his Zoom. Talk to him about it during the break. Another right to left serve coming. This one's floating deep, played late. Set to a back row swing. That is out. Or Ikett just lets that one sail by. Gao down the middle. Set to the outside hitter. She comes off the block and gets it in for a Renovators point. Georgia Terrell under this one. Caitlin works across. Terrell will come back at it. Doesn't get a lot on it. They set to their outside hitter. She winds up and goes deep. Too deep. And Tina Ditas takes over. It looks like Lexi Mason's going to come back and serve. Coach wants it to go just left of middle. Well, that one sails away wrong in all the way, the wrong way, so we'll have to just scratch that one and move on. Victoria Gao under this one. This gets away from her. Ace to the Renovators. Laura Ikett, watch that one sail by. And Georgia Terrell, I think he's probably, he's going to move her over to the left side. This is new. Coach wants a slight left to right, just right of middle. This one comes down the middle, good enough. They set to their outside hitter, big swing, and they get the kill. The Renovators 8. Jess Martin back on. Flat serve, Martin gets down to it. Caitlin Ikett out to Laura Ikett on the outside. Good angle. Little tussle at the net, sends it back their way. Outside has a swing, it's a tip. Martin gets a pancake. Gao gets it up in the air. No, ref says Martin didn't get under it. Let's see, Laura Ikett forward to assist to Caitlin. Laura comes back to swing at it. That goes deep. They have to fight to get it back into the court. And free ball coming. Mason forward to Caitlin. Quick, no, she does a little deceptive dump back. This one's off our block. Gow. Laura Eichert swings off the block, knocks it out of there. Fredrickson coming back to serve. Jill Fry in at middle block. All right, coach wants a little bit of left to right, just right of middle. That's where it goes. Back row swing, comes off our block. Eichert, quick set to Fry, gets a good piece on it. Fredrickson will come back and serve again. Same serve again requested, just to the right of middle. That's where it goes. Set to the outside, running in. Goes angled. Caitlin now out to Laura. She has to adjust backs and stand and play that one. Outside again, and comes down on the wrong side of the tape for Renovators. Okay, he wants it to go a little more left to right now. Into the top right corner. This one drifts down the middle. Set middle, no, a dump over. Well done by the opposing setter. Get them into double figures. Eichert, Martin and Gowan serve receive. Eichert will let it go. It's wide, and that will bring up set point in the first. Caitlin Eichert moves into the back row to set and will serve. Straight down the middle. Set to the right side hitter. That one catches net. Gal keeps it alive. Caitlin sets out to Laura Eichert and just brings out the hammer to wrap up the first set. We'll be back shortly. And instead of turning off the mic this time, I'm going to answer some questions that came my way this morning. A short list. Because, well, I got given a list of questions. I'm going to answer them now. First one is, yes, this is an Australian accent. It is not a speech impediment. I've had this accent for 5 decades now. What else? Oh, why wasn't I at the third game yesterday? I work at the sheriff's office and we are short-staffed. So I have worked, I think, for 12 days straight, something like that, because we're just getting very busy at the moment. And I do have today off and I do have tomorrow off. So looking forward to that. And then back to work on Tuesday. What else was there? Oh, what do? I work as a school resource officer Monday to Thursday at Sammamish High School. East Lake High School in Sammamish. That's the fatigue kicking in. I am a hostage negotiator and a Marine unit rescue diver. And all 3 of those roles have had me very, very busy. That's why you hear me blabbering sometimes as I forget who I'm looking at and where I am. I'm looking forward to getting to bed early tonight. A couple more questions. I'll have to go back and ask what they were. And maybe bring them up in the next break. Quick shout out before we get started to one of our volleyball parents who's in India. Good night, honey. See you tomorrow. All right. Georgia Terrell about to serve to get us into the second set. Addie Eastwood is the starting setter. Set to their outside hitter. Good swing, good elevation. Renovators take the first point. Cameraman took a nap. Gow, Martin, and Terrell. Gow will get under this one. Goes a little wide. Eastwood gets across to it. And tipped down the line. Laura Eichert to tie the scores. And that will bring Fredrickson back to serve. Jill Fry takes over at middle block. Coach wants a straight ahead serve. And the ball on the court. And wait for that to get tossed away. All right, back row swing coming. Martin has it forward to Eastwood and running in from the back row. That was Georgia Terrell, whose name I've struggled with all day today. Little tip deep, done by Terrell, and then set to Laura Eichert. She goes off their block. This is going to come back from their outside hitter. She goes down the line long. And that looks like, who's coming on this? Who's going to be serving? No. That point went against us, sorry. Martin gets down to the low serve. It comes into the net. And what? How did we get that point against us? Was there a net? Yeah, okay, net contact was what the point was. From the previous point to this one. Renovators up 3-1. Georgia Terrell under this. Eastwood sets out to Laura Eichert. That comes off their block. They'll get another swing at this. Their outside is lining up. Off our block, kept alive by Terrell. Eastwood moves across, gives it to Laura Eichert. Deep and in. Yes. Good placement. She didn't belt the leather off it, as she is wont to do. She just placed it nicely. Lexi Mason back in at the right side. Addie Eastwood into the back row and serving. Deep down the left line. Set middle. She has to adjust. Gow sets to Laura Eichert. Big block by the opposing middle. And Renovators are pumped. This is a team that was patched together 3 weeks ago as essentially their club season finished. Haven't had such a great start, but their last game they began picking it up, and they're set. They've picked it up a little more. Mason tries that placed ball, but pushes it a little deep. Renovators had a bad first set in the previous game and then managed to win a very close second before going down in the third. Laura Eichert under this one. Eastwood goes back to Laura. She hits it deep in the corner. Nicely done. And with that kill, Eichert will come back to serve. Laura Eichert, sorry. She's the only Eichert out there right now. Coach wants it just right of middle. This one's just left of middle and a little long anyway. Eichert lets that one go. It is well out. Good communication. You can hear everyone to the left calling it. Victoria Gow comes back with the ball. I didn't see what Alec dialed up, but it looks like a right to left swing just inside. Perfectly placed in the sideline and the back line, right in the corner. And collects an ace for Gow. Similar serve again. In the corner again. Gal ties up the score with 2 consecutive aces. Walks back for her 3rd serve. Gal, right to left, into the middle. They set their outside hitter. Well struck ball. And Renovators retake the lead. Terrell, Eichert, and Gow in serve receive. That one goes into the net and ties the score. Quick orientation. This is the widest zoom we'll be using. This one here is the actual back line. And that view is forward, about 5 feet forward of the back line. So when you see the purple disappear, you are missing some of the court. All right, Jess Martin on to serve. He wants it right of middle. That one is exactly right of middle and set to the outside. Ball is picked up by Eichert. Why was the whistle blown? Net contact on our side. High serve, Martin calls for it. Set to Eastwood, Eastwood sets to Terrell. Good defense keeps it alive. Martin again gets this one to Eastwood, who sets again to Terrell. And back row swing coming from Laura Eichert. Blocked, kept alive. Free ball goes over. They're keeping themselves in the point. Little tip over. Martin lets it go. She's crawling along the floor, ready to pick that up. Score's tied again. Georgia Terrell back to serve. Good defense, ladies. Renovators' defense is picking up, so ours has to match it. Coach once again, slight right of middle. Well, that was a little more right than middle than that. It was out by about 12 feet, and Renovators take over. And came off the side of the hand. Martin calls for this early. Eastwood out to Laura Eichert, into the block and out for the kill to tie the scores again. Coach Alec wants a straight ahead ball down the left line. This one drifts a little towards the center, but gets her an ace. It's a good plunge at the end. And 18 Adidas take the lead in the second. Fredrickson's second serve. Coach wants the same one down the left line. That one floats away, well away. Score's tied again. Martin calls for this one, puts it to Eastwood, lines up Laura Eichert. Good cross angle into the middle and puts it away for the kill. Eastwood down the right line. Middle sets to the right side hitter, just inside the antenna. Gow, Eastwood, Lexi, good placement. It's coming down as an overpass. And Eastwood goes out to Eichert. Oh, wow. She doesn't ham it past her opponent. She hammers it into her opponent and gets the kill. Addie Eastwood setting from the back row and taking her second serve. From the right side, coach wants it sort of at the middle. This one's more down the right. Deep ball finds a spot inside the back line. The Renovators have really picked up in the second set. Down the middle, Terrell catches the net and then drops short of her. She couldn't get forward to it. Really hard to judge a ball also that's coming straight at you. Flat serve. Goes back to Eastwood. Has to work hard on that one and gets a good set. Good reflexes on the other side to stay in the point. Eastwood to Lexi. She just tips over, but it's kept alive. Got a whistle blown. Net contact against Renovators. Like it. Coach wants a ball straight down the middle, slight right of middle. This one is pretty much down the middle. Set to the outside. She winds up. Blocked by Fry. Comes back our way. Eastwood will set out to Terrell, and it's a little too close to the net. Georgia couldn't adjust to get that one over. I think if she'd sprinted up and put a hand on it, she would have landed in the net. Terrell, Gow, and Eichert serve receive. Eichert will get under this one. Forward to Eastwood, set out to Mason. She goes across court, a really good angle. Retakes the lead. And Gow walking back to serve. Gow, right to left, swings away, and scores are tied again. This one's coming down for Terrell. Eastwood will set a quick one to Fredrickson. I think she's going to get called for a double. Yeah, she played two hands on that one. And it gave it side spin. Alec calls a timeout. We'll be back shortly. All right, back from the timeout. Renovators ball. They're up by one. This will be a nice floating ball, but it went long. The girls called it. Terrell watched it sail by. Jess Martin back in the back row. That means she'll also be serving. Let's see what Alec dials up. It's right down the middle, slight right of middle. Deep serve. Tussle at the net. Fredrickson reaches up and dumps that one. No tussle because she got hands on it before anyone else could get to it. That gets us the lead back. Martin, an ace off the tape. We'll take it. Timeout called, Renovators. Well, now that I know my wife's gone to bed, I'll answer another question. How did I end up here? I was a police officer in Sydney, Australia, married to an American who was working at a small office in Sydney for a company you might have heard of called Microsoft. And they offered her a job in Redmond. And my version, my wife's not here, she's not listening, she can't disagree. I gallantly said, I will support you in your career and I will follow you wherever it takes us. Some parts of this story might be exaggerated. All right, Jess Martin to serve again. Timeout over. Coach wants it again, just right of middle. That's where it goes. It's drifting deep, but gets played. They'll bring it back, so a free ball will be coming. Gow calls for it. Forward to Eastwood. Fredrickson, quick set into that. Into the block, tangles up, and gets to the floor. That combination serving us again. Has been a few times this weekend. Set to the middle. Same spot. Deeper, a little shorter this time. They set to their outside hitter. Good ball. Oh, kept alive. Great work. Eichert and Martin combining to stay in that point. Gow gets this one and gets it back up in the air. Eichert adjusts, finds it deep. We have a rally. Overpass to Gow. Set out to Terrell. She puts power on this. Good dig in the back row on the other side. Tip down the line. Oh, good effort, Martin, to just put hands on that. Renovators get that point. Fun rally. People throwing themselves at the ball to stay in the point. Renovators now behind by just 2. Serve going to the right. Martin gets down to it. Little tussle at the net. Great work, Fredrickson, to get under that ball. And then Terrell gets blocked. Gow sees it. Eastwood tipped it over. They set their right side. Everyone's getting in position. Ball forward to Eastwood again. Oh, she tries the dump over. And I think that's 4 touches. Yeah. Nice work of Jess Martin to do a kind of reverse backhand to keep that alive, but we were out of shots. Martin will call for this one. It's short. Forward to Eastwood. Fredrickson gets a nice contact again. That's set to middle. Gives us a 2-point lead back. Terrell back to serve. That one, they were really close to each other. I thought she was going to pass it right past Fredrickson, but that worked out really well. Terrell first serve. That's deep. Oh, she lets it go, but puts a hand on it. And it lands in anyway. Just as she swung her right hand away from the ball, it clipped her. And they didn't call that, but it was out either way. Terrell, coach wants it pretty much splitting the middle and the right defender there. Set. Oh, nice dump over. Gow can't get to it. Renovators back within 2. Gow, Martin, and Terrell in the back row. Martin moves forward. Eastwood gets the low one and takes care of it. And a big block by the Renovators gets them the point. 1-point lead. And this is the best I've seen the Renovators play in both of their matches I've seen today. This sequence here in the second set. That one, I guess I jinxed them. I acknowledged how well they're playing, and one of them got pulled low. You're welcome. Fredrickson, serve 1. I didn't see him. I'm guessing he's going to, no, she's looking like she's going to serve it to the middle. Yep. Coming down our side, Fredrickson puts it up in the air. Eastwood adjusts out to Laura Eichert. She hammers it down the line, and it is called out. Martin, Terrell, and Gow serve receive. Martin gets off the tape. Can't get to it. That ties the score. Timeout, Alec. Timeout over. Renovators, they've tied the score. They have the ball. Martin will go forward for this one, gives it to Eastwood, and Laura Eichert just pulls out the hammer and sends that one on its way. Addie Eastwood, our setter, will set from the back row and serve. Mason back on at right side hitter. Down the right line. Set to their right side. Good strike, picked up though by Eastwood. Gow sets to Eichert. She tips the angle. They set middle, tips into the block of Eichert. But Eichert gets called for a net by the down judge. Oh, sorry. And she genuinely thinks she's innocent of that one by the look on her face. Net call against Laura. See, Terrell forward to Eastwood, lines up Laura Eichert. She hammers that one long, and Renovators get the lead. This one is short. Eichert gets down to it, into the net, kept alive, no. That'll be an ace to Renovators. And just as they did in the last game, they fought back and won the second set. They have 2 set points now. That one is out. 1 set point to go. All right, Alec wants her to go just right a middle. That's exactly where it goes for an ace. No, not an ace. Good work, Renovators, to keep that point alive. That one is set to Lexi Mason. She has a good angle, and it's tied up. Set point taken back. Laura Eichert will come back to serve. Timeout called, Renovators. All right, scores side. We have a chance to get ourselves to a set point if we can just get this one. Or a match point, I should say. Laura Eichert, second serve. Good one. They set their outside hitter off our block, and another set point set up for Renovators. Gow gets under this one. Forward to Eastwood. Out to Lexi Mason. Good cross ball. It's passed all the way back over. Gow will set. Mason lines up again. This time she tips deep. It's covered. They set middle. And a block sent back by Jill Fry. Ties the score again. Let's see Gow walking back to serve. And the score's tied 25-25. Gow, right to left. Sends him a struggle ball. Free ball coming our way. Called for by Laura. Quick set to the middle. Fredrickson. Bring up match point for us in the second set. Let's see. He wants a right to left swing down into the one. That's where it goes. Good float on that. Almost an ace. Free ball coming. There it is. Gow will get under it. Forward to Eastwood. Set out to Lexi. She has to stand and deliver. And there, outside swings wide. That is a win. Thankfully not having to go to a third. One more game. So there'll be a game played on this court and then we'll be next. So really the only question is, is it a short 2-setter or a long 3-setter? And we'll get the message out to everyone when we go live.